Hey everyone, welcome to the show. I have a bunch of new Donald Trump regrets to share, a bunch of FAFO experiences. First up is the story of another Trump burger owner, or Trump burger owner, I should say. The wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable. Anyway, this person has been detained by ICE. He faces deportation now. So if you follow all of my FAFO videos, you guys know there was a man named Roland Bianey, I think is how you pronounce it. He was the co-owner of one of the Trump burger chains, and he was recently arrested and detained by Trump's Gestapo. Well, now a man named, I'm probably going to butcher this, but I believe it's Ayad Abwalhawa. Anyway, he has also now been detained. He is also now facing deportation. So take a look at this. Abwalhawa, he was the founder of the Trump Cafe in Belleville, Texas. One of their very popular menu items was the Trump burger. So he kind of, I think, launched the whole thing, or maybe he was one of the first. He didn't vote for Trump last November because he isn't a U.S. citizen. And according to U.S. Immigration and Customs, Abwalhawa was I think I'm saying that right. Hawa. Anyway, he was born in Israel and he was ordered to leave the US back in 2009 because he was sentenced to 4 years in prison for healthcare fraud and misbranding a drug. Well, this Abwalhawa guy ignored the court's order. He remained in the country ever since, ever since he went to prison, served his term. I mean, we don't even have to ask why this guy supports Trump, right? Like attracts like. Criminals, all of them. Anyway, Abwalhawa's attorney says that he is not receiving the medical care that he requires while he's in ICE detention. Evidently, he has a heart condition and he has diabetes. May want to cut out the burgers, guy. So, and check this out, you guys. Abwalhawa's attorney is Jennifer Lopez. I'm not joking. That is her name. Her name is Jennifer Lopez. And here's what Abwalhawa had to say back in 2016. He was interviewed about his restaurant and he said, quote, "When Mr. Trump talks about borders, he's talking about protecting this country. We have a border in my country, a big wall between Jerusalem and the West Bank. Everyone just wants to protect their country." Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'd like to protect my country from MAGA men and women. So, time for you to go, Abwahawa, however you say your name. And I like how he says, in my country. So, he's living here. MAGA makes a big deal out of other people, how these immigrants don't embrace our way of life. And, they're waving Mexican flags. But yet this guy, he's so American because he started a Trump burger franchise or whatever the hell it is. I mean, he says my country and he's referring to Israel. So clearly, guy doesn't think that this America is his country. So bye-bye. Go back to your country. Next up is a video from a recent focus group. So this woman that you're going to hear is explaining why she disapproves of Trump's presidency so far. So take a listen to, let me turn on the sound. Take a listen to this.
He's a bully. I think he acts like a 5-year-old. I think that, just like somebody else said, like he makes a decision, then he changes it, then he makes a decision and he goes back on it. And I just think that the economy can't sustain that level of indecisiveness. And the main thing he focused on during the election was prices will get better. And prices across the board have all increased.
Yeah. It's almost as if Trump doesn't know what he's doing. And for those on the podcast, so that was a Georgia resident. She voted for Trump last November, but she voted for Biden in 2020. And have you guys heard about the CEO of Target? If not, you're in for a treat. So He ran headfirst into the find out phase of his journey. It was reported that Target gave Trump's inauguration fund $1 million. First time I think that they had done that, if I'm not mistaken. It was also reported, let me bring this up for you guys, that Target had reversed their DEI initiatives to please the Apricot Antichrist. Well, guess what? That pissed off quite a few people. Quite a few Target shoppers were not happy about this. There was a nationwide boycott. I don't know if you guys heard about that. And then after losing billions in stock value, Target decided to cut their Trump-loving CEO's pay by 45%. So check this out. As of August 20th, he resigned. So they cut his pay by 45%, and he's like, no, I'm going to go. And we all lived happily ever after. The end. Oh, well. Anyway, next up, I have a regret story to share with you guys. This comes from a letter to the editor for a local news outlet. So this was written by a Louisiana woman. Her name is Donna Howland. I normally don't give people's names, but because she wrote it, she put her name on this article, I figured she's fine with her name being out there. So here is what she said, quote, "My friends, we have been deceived. Many of us voted in November for the person who said he would bring down prices. Inflation was too high then, but he would fix it, and we believed him. That was then, this is now. The price I paid for coffee beans in April was $8 per pound. Expensive, but my husband needs his coffee. Yesterday, the same 1 pound of coffee cost me $11. That is a 37% increase cost in just 4 months. I simply cannot afford this. Today, I wanted to order a Christmas ornament, but the dealer tried to charge me a North Pole tariff. I am not kidding. No ornament for me. Frankly, I am very disappointed and wish I could have my vote back." So even in ruby red Louisiana, Trump voters are remorseful and wish they hadn't voted for this incompetent psycho. I also have some Twitter regret posts to share. So earlier this month, a man had posted this. Actually, where is it? Yeah, here it is. He said, quote, "I would like to say I have voted for Trump 3 times as well, talked others to get them to vote for him. All of this just to get shafted. He doesn't care about the poor senior folks. My bills has raised 40%. Yeah, I read them as they're written, guys. So if that's why it sounds illiterate, is because it is. No period in there between, these poor senior folks. Should have been a period. And then second thought, my bills has raised, which should be have. My bills have raised, have increased, would be better. Just saying. Anyway, another Twitter user responded to a post by Alex Jones. He was complaining about the lack of arrests made by the Trump administration. So this Twitter user told him, quote, "Trump lied to us, pure and simple. I voted for him 3 times, but this last time he knows he doesn't have another election coming up, so he's taken off the mask." Yeah. Very true. I also have another video for you guys. This is from another focus group, but this one was done about a month ago. So this woman that you're going to hear is also explaining why she disapproves of Trump's presidency. So check this out. Check this out.
Only the groceries is a huge one. I'm a single mom and I have a household of 4 people and a baby. Another thing is with I know he's trying to get a handle on illegal immigrants in our country, but the way he's going about it, I feel, is just extremely disheartening. And how he's trying to move on kids that were born here and trying to get them to have to go with their families when they get deported. It's just really, really sad. It just breaks my heart. I thought he would do better, and I thought things would be better. I feel like on a larger scale, he just hasn't been very helpful or shown me hope right now.
She thought he would be better, guys. The man who stole children and babies away from their parents, who hundreds of which have never seen their parents again, lost them, didn't bother to keep track of what he did with them. She thought he would be better. Anyway, as with this woman from Georgia, or the previous woman from Georgia that I played the clip of, this was also a swing voter, but this woman was from the state of Nevada. She also voted for Trump in 2024 after voting for Biden in 2020. Not feeling the effects of what Trump calls the golden age. Anyway, I will have more of these in the days to come. Thank you all so much for watching and listening. Please like, please share, and subscribe. Please donate if you can. Love you all. Take care. Talk with you soon.